Hey family, it's your boy Cutting Edge Fifth. Hey, welcome back. Let me get this camera up here straight. Hey, this week two of my blog right here. I just want to go over this quick workout. Hopefully out there staying safe, staying blessed, and just staying healthy, man. I know 2025 is starting off. If you've been out there driving safe, snow day. So I mean, been great so far. This week two for me, uh transformation is going, I think, pretty good. Muscles starting to feel back right, starting to get back acclimated and doing these workouts, various exercises, cardio. I think maybe 5 days a week I've been doing minimum 2 miles, getting the steps back up. I'm starting to burn a little weight. um Meals, trying out my supplements, like I say, Oregon. I team with them, partnering with them now. Amazing shakes, ready to go drinks my son loves. So um, the bars was actually amazing. I like them so far. So Oregon and then Live Good is my go-to when it comes to supplements, low prices, quality products, and stuff like that. So I had to partner with them. But as far as this transformation, this 16 to 18 week prep is going good so far. When you're trying to do things naturally, you're getting back in shape. It's going to take you longer. Now, if you enhance this, you might have a little bit of speedy recovery. You can able to build muscle a little bit faster and stuff like that, but it still comes at a price. I tell people all the time, even some of my clients who I used to still coach or message and see how they training programs and stuff like that going. I'm talking to them from time to time since I kind of had to push most of my old clients to other trainers like at Madhouse, stuff like that, just because I ain't have the time or the ability to get out there or to reach them. Family priorities took precedence. So we're getting back into that mode. Um, and I'm excited to see what's going to happen. Today was leg day. First exercise, I started back stretching. I don't know how much y'all enjoy stretching out there, but my left knee had a little bit of fluid on it, and it was feeling, I don't know, from the weather or it's the 7+ years of professional athlete, football, basketball. And I used to can jump real high. So I used to have like a 50-inch vertical. Plus, I can touch the top of the backboard. And them years and wear and tear on your joints is something that's, you feel the pain when it comes to age. So minor arthritis, probably bone spurs, stuff like that. I'm always having knee pain, shoulder injuries from arena football, crashing through the barrier, stuff like that. So I do have some limitations, but you got to work past your limitations when you're training. You're trying to get back in shape. You're trying to do things a little bit differently. So we're just going to talk about the vlog. We're going to talk about the transformation. We're going to talk about getting back started. So I appreciate y'all for tuning in. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow. Nutritionists over the last, 13, 14 years, over personal training, over 26+ years. So y'all already know this is what I do. This is what I love to do. As you see, Mr. Cut and Fit. So follow us on all our social media platforms. Check out our partners in the links in the description section. Any questions or comments, I'm all ears. You're trying to get back in shape. You're trying to get healthy. You're trying to optimize your fitness and workout plan or your nutrition level. Just DM me, shoot me a message, and I'll be, even if it's a question, I'll reach back out to you, comment, or let you know my thoughts on that or what you can do to kind of improve or just to stop this stalemate in your own plan. We all have different goals. We all have different metabolism, which can be a crucial thing, especially when you're older. We over fit over 45 class now, so we still trying to get sexy. We still trying to get back in there, and it's coming. So my body's starting to respond a little bit, and each week you'll feel your energy getting better as you go. But today, what I did was leg day. It's the first day for me squatting barbell squats in over maybe two years. I think I gave up the barbell after I barbell squatted one day and my knees was on fire. And then I started incorporating hack squats, which I end up getting more development. Even though I got an old hack squat at home, um, at Madhouse, they got different hack squats machines. They got different bars, you name it, they got everything. If you're ever in Atlanta, Georgia, I say definitely check out Madhouse, all the pros, all the IFBB pros, Sid Gillian, Figure Champ, you name it. All the pros and the champs are in that gym training, getting those games, doing what they got to do. So it's an amazing gym, 24/7, you name it. You got to visit it if you're in Georgia. But I was so much pain. I was like, it's being a hindrance now because it's going to take me 2, 3 days to recover, and I ain't even did that much weight. But it's just specifically the leg, the squat, leg press, hack squat, other single leg machines, dumbbells. I never had that pain like that, even though I knew my knees was going to be an issue regardless. I still was able to train heavy, effective, and I seen progress from it. But when any exercise, it don't matter what you're doing. If it's a hindrance and it's taking you longer to recover and becoming a negative impact on your transformation, then you want to switch to something else. So I tried everything. So the hack squat worked better for me. I can get full range of motion. I seen more growth. Then I started incorporating abductors and adductor machines, which actually help the overall development for your legs. So getting back into it, y'all gonna see the progress. I might post before and after pictures, or I might start just doing weekly updates, weekly checks. Let y'all see my physique current, and you can see how it's gonna progress as I go through. I don't have no pride, so I know I'm not in the best shape that I need to be, but each week I am getting better. So I want y'all to see that progress, because when I go hard at anything. And it's time for me to get back in and show you that you can do it naturally if you choose to. But I'm not against people who are enhanced, trying to do what they got to do. And I used to train. I still, communicate and train others who are enhanced, but it's still a different thing when training and recovery that you experience, between being natural and an enhanced athlete. That's a whole totally different ball game when it comes to recovery, muscle building and stuff like that. But you can do it either way you choose to. But I'm just personally doing it naturally. But when it comes to what I did today, I stretched for around 5 minutes, get my knees back, that flexibility that I needed. And I think it definitely helped. I end up going to these lunges. Y'all gonna see out there. I don't know which one I'm gonna post. But I did some body weight lunges, 4 sets. Then I supersetted that with calf raises right there, 4 sets. I don't think I only did minimum 15 reps each. Just to warm the body up a little bit, 4 sets and 4 sets of those. Then I end up going to what I did, barbell squats. So I did barbell squats just with the bar. I did two back squats. I had it high on my neck, so high back squats I call it, with just the barbell, 2 sets, just to warm up. Like I said, my knees, my joints, get the form back right, get my body back adjusted at doing it. The weight doesn't matter. You need to get your body back acclimated to doing full range of motions, or full range of motions compared to what you can do. Don't worry about pride. Don't let ego lips try to get you in there, because that's a way to get injured. If you can't do it naturally with no weight, then what you think the weight gonna force you to go lower than your body is ready to, which could leave in serious injury. I think with last year and the year before, we done seen people actually die in the squat bar, and we do too much to get injured. Now that's a hindrance on your progress. So I'm trying to slowly get back in there. It's been 2 years, so I'm not prideful in there. And anybody right now with these knees can lift heavier than me when it goes to these barbell squats. So I end up putting the two sets each, front and back squats. On the front squats, you can see me doing probably right here. I'm able to go lower naturally. Surprisingly, even though I got a shoulder injury right there from arena football when I was playing, I can't go too heavy when it goes to front squats. But my range of motion, I do have a deeper depth. I can go down naturally, and I can actually sit and pause while doing that range of motion, doing the front squats. But when it comes to the back squats, the next 2 sets, I did 2 sets, which is 4 sets. So just 8 sets already with legs. Body weight squats, I think I did 25 box squats with no weight, and I did 4. So that's already 8 sets right there. So when I put the weights on there, I put 95 pounds, did 2 sets of 15 when it comes to the back squats, and then 2 sets of 15 when it comes to the front squats with barbell. Now, the last 2, or well, minus the last 4 sets. So I'm doing each thing 2 sets. The last 2 I did 10 reps. 10 reps still with the 95 pounds on the barbell, high barbell squats, and then 2 sets low 2 sets front squats, and I end up doing that to the box. So the box for me is extra low, so it's past parallel for me, which generally helps me progress. It's more weight on my knees, which can be taxing on recovery, but I end up rubbing down. I think Live Good had I don't know if I brought it, had I'll post that up here, had a recovery, a CBD cream that I generally rub on the joints, and that actually helped a lot when it comes to recovery from the CBD. But that's just my day one, I guess, back with barbell squats. I don't know your journey when it comes to squatting. Do you squat? Can you stretch? Can you still touch your toes out there? Like I said, flexibility is a main factor when it comes to recovery, when it comes to actually preventing injuries and starting your transformation. And generally, we take this for granted, but being able to touch your toes. I remember the time when I was playing ball, I got real heavy. I don't know if I was 365 then or what, but I got injured and maybe like plantar fasciitis. I couldn't walk for a minute. I couldn't really touch my toes like that without something pulling. So getting your flexibility back up each and every week or each and every day, we should be stretching 5 to 10 minutes. And you're stretching, you'll see it actually improve, and everything else in your life will actually improve also, because it's more circulation, more flexibility. Now your muscles able to recover. Your body is less taxed, and it's able to do things that you wouldn't normally be able to do comfortably. So we know when we age, we take this for granted, but I had to incorporate it, especially back today. I'm gonna go ahead and stretch again in a little bit because these knees are on fire for day one right now, even though I rub down, but I'll see how I feel in the morning. I'm actually start posting my weight as it going through the week, but now I'm strengthening up. You know, the first week, maybe ate some things that I wasn't probably supposed to be. So, you know, you're going to be going back and forth just from time. And I got my son and stuff like that. But now I'm getting back on a stricter diet. Mentally, I'm getting back there each and every week. The more you get on, you know, the more you do, the more you want to do. And that's I think it's see some viral videos out there. The heavier you lift, your body want to lift even heavier and heavier, and it gets easier. It do get easier, but it's never as easy lifting heavy weights. I'll tell you that much. But I do love it. I do enjoy the process. It's just getting your body back mentally ready to do the long transformation, the long workouts. But after day one, I tell you a secret right there. After day one, it get easier. Each and every day gets easier after that. And once you create a habit, you're going to love it. So you can't lose by investing in yourself. That's why I say I'm always going to be a health and wellness advocate for supplements, for bettering yourself as far as training, mental, physical, and spiritual health is important. But I just want to give y'all a quick update. Week 2 of the vlog. Any questions or comments, y'all can see the little man out there advertising this Orgain for me. And I got to put him in here on this video, man. That's my little man. But, you know, some days my sleep just ain't the best, you know, so I'm ready to see this progress right there. I post probably one of the stats of this digital weight scale, and it's not all the way accurate, but it's just showing that I'm out of shape. I'm out of shape. The weight is right, the body fat percentage, because you can't put the height in there like you need to, or your athletic build. But I mean, it's generally close to enough. You know, you just use the gauge. Of course, it's not 100%, but you know, when you looking all the way right, you know, if you 10%, 15%, 20% body fat, you know where you need to be. But as far as muscle mass at my age, I think I'm doing okay. But my metabolic rate is older than what I actually am. And that just needs to change off of eating or getting your diet right. And I know off this scale right here, because once I was in contest prep, it changes once my weight is lower. So I know it's a little messed up. It could be some tweaking in there. Once my weight is back to normal, that the scale recognizes your age is a little different, either younger or the age you specifically are. But that's just an issue that, it's nothing that's perfect in this world. It's still technology. So just be mindful of that. Don't get depressed if the weight ain't moving like you need to, if the scale saying other numbers, but just use it as a tool. That's all it is. Nothing. The skin fold caliber test still actually works, but just go off a visual first. If you don't like you looking at the scale, go off of inches. That matters doing your transformation. Go off. I think they got a water calibrating test and stuff like that. But I just like looking visually. If I look good, I see the changes that I'm doing. That's good enough for me, because it's what you think is all that matters in it. And just progressing each and every week. Now, if y'all have any questions or comments, man, I'm all ears. Like I said, it's your boy Pet Nice Video. Thanks for tuning in to my second episode of the vlog. Any questions or comments, reach out to me. Any questions about anybody I'm partnered with, the supplements, my recommendations, product reviews that I'm doing more and more of, you can always just do that. I think next week I might have the Orgain takeover, and then the week after it'll be the Live Good takeover, talking about the products, the supplements, how I'm incorporating it in my fitness routine and going from there. But y'all have stay safe, stay blessed, stay healthy, get those gains, keep transforming, and watch the journey. We're only getting better over here. And with that, we out.